Hi, this is Wu Jiang. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk about Tesla's FSD, which many of you are probably curious about its ability to handle various road conditions. I spent a day driving around my neighborhood, capturing various scenarios to see how it performs. The FSD version I'm using right now is 13.2.8. Let's drive around the neighborhood and see how FSD reacts, especially in tricky situations. First, there was a construction zone near my neighborhood. A worker was standing with a sign, and it wasn't a stop sign. It was a slow down sign. FSD smoothly reduced its speed, slightly crossed the center line, and navigated around the construction area. After passing through, it gradually picked up speed again and exited the zone without any issues. In another construction zone, there were cones placed outside the lane. While the cones weren't specifically marked on the screen, they were shaded gray, indicating that FSD recognized them. Next, I tested U-turns and parking lot entry. The opposing lane only had 2 lanes, so I thought it might be a bit tight to make a U-turn. However, FSD executed a smooth U-turn after the left turn signal turned green, without any help from me. It then immediately turned on the right turn signal and entered the parking lot seamlessly. I also tested a roundabout. Roundabouts can be tricky even for human drivers, but FSD turned on the signal and entered smoothly. At the time, there were no cars around, so it seemed like an easy course for FSD. Here's another situation. A construction zone appeared immediately after making a right turn. As soon as I turned right, cones were blocking the right lane. FSD recognized this, turned on the signal, and gently merged into the other lane to avoid the cones. Tesla's FSD doesn't rely 100% on map data. Instead, it sees lanes and surroundings using vision cameras to adapt to situations in real time. I was impressed by how it handled unexpected road conditions that weren't on the map. On the screen, the construction cones were shaded gray, showing they were being recognized. Of course, since this is still a supervised version, it's not perfect in every situation. For example, the navigation instructed me to go straight and then make a right turn. There was a road closed sign directly ahead. FSD seemed to recognize the sign and tried to make a left turn to find an alternate route, but the road it turned into was a dead end, so it stopped. I waited for a bit, but the car didn't move, so I had to disengage FSD and manually turn the car around. After reactivating FSD, the navigation still followed the original route, and FSD made the left turn again, only to stop in front of the same road closed sign. In situations like this, it would be great if FSD could recognize the road closure sign and automatically recalculate the route. Lastly, I drove around the neighborhood a bit more to find challenging situations, but FSD handled most construction zones without any issues. Tesla plans to release a version of unsupervised full self-driving starting in Texas this June, with plans to expand to other regions later this year. If that really happens, it seems like a world where we can commute more comfortably without having to pay full attention to the road. I'll share more interesting FSD videos and experiences next time, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. See ya!